Welcome to my house here in Guinea. This is the road that I walk on many times a day to come to and from the house. And here you see my front porch and the very convenient tree next to it. The porch to tree distance is exactly the same as my hammock, miraculously. Go inside. Oh, and here's the stack of bricks where I put out a mat and lay and watch the stars at night sometimes, or the fireflies, or the storm, whatever's out that night. The gate to keep the goats off my porch, otherwise they would come up here and poop everywhere. And through the screen door to the first of 3 rooms. It's a little bit dark in here because there are no lights, but this is looking back towards the doorway. You can see the doorway. My very trusty bicycle with which I go everywhere. I don't trust taxis here. My living room. A couple not very comfy chairs. They look much more comfortable than they are. And a little table, of course, covered in leopard print cloth. This is the kitchen, the most important room in the house, as you know. Have a nice little 3-burner stove. Runs on propane. There's a big tank underneath. Should last me a month or 2. I think it's about half full right now, and I've been here for a month. Here is my quintessential African mortar and pestle. This is a rather small model used for making sauces, grinding stuff, whatever I could need. Make sure to keep it covered to keep bugs out. My cleaver sits unused because I do not yet have a cutting board. I'm waiting on the carpenter to make one. My water filter, which acts kind of as a kitchen sink or a place to get fresh water. Although the water here is actually treated, so I don't have to worry about that much. My collection of spices, local peanut oil, imported olive oil, pretty much everything I could need except for a lot of things. And then some more sundries. The big yellow tub is full of beans of every color, which I bought at the market about 3 kilos for $3, I think. And the rest of my kitchen gear and my fridge, where I keep vegetables, okra and limes, a little pot of cherry tomatoes that I bought for 15 cents, some dishes drying, and the hallway where it gets darker now. I keep extra water in case the water shuts off, which it does frequently. My telescope, sitting waiting expectantly for a day when it's actually clear enough to see the stars well. My not quite trash pile, things that will probably be useful someday, but I haven't found a use for yet. Don't really throw things away here. And this is my bedroom, the next room of the house. Obviously, the big thing here is the bed with the mosquito net. Not too many mosquitoes here, fortunately, but it's good to have extra protection. And, of course, a very nice double bed with a nice frame and headboard, but the mattress is a plastic bag stuffed with straw. It's not always that comfortable. Takes a little bit of getting used to. My dresser, with books and a mixture of African and Western clothes for teaching, as well as some clothes for lounging, unfiled papers, the closest thing to a rug, which is a plastic prayer mat, but floors are concrete, so you just clean them with some water and a rag. And the most important room in the house is the darkest room in the house, and it is the bathroom. And I have it's hard to see in the dark, a real toilet with running water. Let me get my lights to work here. A real toilet. There we go. And toilet paper and a shower that really works. The water's, room temperature, but that's okay. And a sink. And even a mirror. Hi. And you can even see the water run. The water pressure here is very good. Unfortunately, the only room in the house that has taps is the bathroom, so I have to get all my water from there. But that's not a hardship at all. Here, a bag of cornflakes waiting for some fruitful day when I find some fresh milk, real milk somewhere. Until then, they will sit in their sealed package. I think that's all there is to my house. It's pretty small. Here is my solar panel that my very incredibly helpful and ingenious Uncle Doug Boster made for me, and I throw it up on my roof, and he gave me a long cable, and I can connect it up and charge the phone, which is what I'm using to take this video, as well as my iPod, which are the only two electronic devices that I use regularly. Oh, and a headlamp, but that takes batteries. Yeah, I think that's it. So I guess this way is best. Thanks, and bye.